Good afternoon, good evening and good morning. Thank you for joining me from wherever you are around the world. My name is Melanie from Love Like Truth, and this is Finding Happiness During Lockdown, a series that we've been running during all of the UK second lockdown. As always, I just invite you to honour yourself for joining today, giving yourself that time out. And to do so, as always, we just begin with bringing ourselves back to centre, bringing ourselves back to the present moment, and just finding that calm in the middle of a storm for a moment or two. So we're going to take 5 deep breaths and bring ourselves back to ourselves. So breathe in deeply through the nose, expanding the belly, and then exhaling through the mouth, releasing everything that no longer serves us. Okay, so I invite you to join me. Shut your eyes. Last one. And as we do, we just release everything that we may have built up during the day, any negativity, any emotions, any stress that our kids might have already brought onto us today. So just thank you again for joining me, honouring your time out and honouring yourself for this space. As always, I invite you to think about your gratitude list each day. Every day I invite you to think of 3 things that you're grateful for. If you can't think of anything, if there's not something in particular that day that has sparked gratitude, you can always just shut your eyes, breathe into your body, and just ask, what am I grateful for today? My 3 things. So I'm grateful for my partner Paul being home. I'm grateful for the fact that him being home means that I can do my work, I can do my bits, I can not have 100% responsibility for Flint during the day, which is lovely. Those odd days that Paul does get off, I'm really grateful for that today. Secondly, I'm grateful, as always, I know it's a common theme if you've been watching my videos, but I'm very, very grateful for nature, for being able to look out my window, see the trees, see the beautiful sky. It's a lovely sunny day out there, and I'm grateful for what the universe brings us. And thirdly, I'm very, very grateful for friends, for having that connection with friends, that social interaction is really important for us as human beings, and to have like-minded friends that you can talk to, that are going through the same thing as you, perhaps at the same time of life as you. It's really good to bounce off of each other, to learn from each other, to be able to talk about what you're going through at the same time together. And so I'm very, very grateful for friendships. So do let me know what you're grateful for. Either drop it in the comment or share it in the group Love Like True Family. So yes, what are you grateful for? So today is the 1st of December. Just double check. It is, isn't it? Life's a bit mad when you have a child, isn't it? But yes, it's the 1st of December, so countdown to Christmas is well and truly on. The Christmas tree is up. Christmas festivities can now begin. And yeah, what does that mean for you? Does the 1st of December bring absolute dread? You know, do you not like Christmas? Are you pushing it away? Don't want to think about it? Don't want to know about it? You know, don't want to hear all these Christmas songs that are now coming on the radio? Or do you love it? Do you love the excitement? Do you love the build-up? I, for one, absolutely love Christmas. I just am. I'm a big kid. Always have loved it. I love all the decorations. That's what I love about it. Making the home feel a bit more, even more homely and more warm. But you know, how does it impact us as parents? So, being the first Christmas, Paul and I are parents. You know, it's very different this year. I've never left it so late to start buying Christmas presents, and quite frankly, with Flint around now, I haven't even started to think about what I might buy people for Christmas. You know, do you find the same? Is that something that's normal for you parents? Having kids just takes up your whole any part of free brain that you might have is taken up on the kids. And yeah, so goodness knows when I'm gonna find time to even write a Christmas list for what I want to buy people, let alone go and buy them. So I'm finding that very weird this year. 1st of December, it's really kind of putting, I feel that slight pressure on me now, that oh my goodness, we're in December, I haven't bought, well, I think we might have bought a couple of gifts, but you know, we haven't sort of gone out buying Christmas gifts substantially. So yeah, that's a slight pressure I'm now feeling on myself because of it. So yes. Oh, hi Laura. Hi. We've got a comment. So Laura says, I love Christmas. My partner not so much as me. We now have a baby, so I'm hoping things will change and my partner will get excited, especially as our baby gets bigger. Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? You know, I think even if you're not a big lover of Christmas, you know, hopefully your partner will change, especially as you love Christmas. I think Christmas is very much for the kids. I've always loved Christmas, but even this year I feel even more excited about it. You know, I can feel it's going to be even better because now there is a child around, and hopefully, you know, your partner will see that and enjoy that. And you say you've got a baby, so maybe not this year, depending how young your little one is, but you know, maybe as he gets older, he or she, you know, your partner will find that engagement, you know, that magic, that special time of year with your child. You know, that seeing the smile on your child's face hopefully will put a smile on your partner's face as well. Yeah, so that's the other thing, isn't it? You know, not all of us love Christmas. Not just because you two people are compatible and two people are together and loving relationship. You know, things like Christmas can be very different. You know, one partner like yourself, Laura, might love Christmas and one might not. You know, and you know, I'd love to know you guys, like how you deal with that. Does that mean one of you feels like you can't put all the decorations out? You know, is there a feeling of you've got to sort of rein in your excitement because your partner doesn't like it? Or do you just go for it anyway, and the partner that doesn't like it has to put up with it? You know, there's kind of there's two ways around it, isn't it? Yes. Yes, Laura. Yeah, it's hard with restrictions, but as you say, the magic that I hope will grow with him. Yes, fingers crossed, the magic does grow for him. And you know, one day, you know, he might even want to dress up as Santa and really get involved. Who knows? he might completely turn around and end up loving Christmas now there's a little one in the family. But yeah, I mean, I'm lucky enough now that Paul loves Christmas as well, and we're making a big push, extra push this year because of Flint. So I'm very, very lucky that I do have a partner that has the same view on Christmas as me. But that's not always the case. You know, I've dated people who didn't like Christmas as much as me, and right old bar humbug. You know, and it does, you feel the pressure, you feel that kind of, their bar humbug kind of stops you from enjoying it as much as you could or would want to. You know, it's quite, it can be quite restrictive if the other person doesn't like it. But hopefully with kids involved, that's, you know, that's not the case for you guys who are watching. Oh, yes, Laura. Laura says she can't rein it in. Can't rein in that excitement, but yeah, hopefully it will rub off on your partner. So fingers crossed. So maybe, Laura, maybe just to hell with it, you know, if you can. I know you've got a baby in the house, but maybe just slowly, you know, a little bit by day, just put out the Christmas decorations, and who knows, by Christmas, you know, your partner might not even noticed that your house is now full of decorations. So yeah, bar humbug, if he doesn't like it, don't let that stop you. That's wonderful. But yeah, going back to presents, you know, Christmas presents are such a, I mean, I'm always in two minds about Christmas presents. You know, do you buy your kids lots and lots and lots? You know, are you the type of family that has a great big pile of presents for your kids, and you do it every year? Or are you more in the mindset of, you know, they just have a few and they're grateful for what they get? You know, it's very hard, isn't it, at Christmas, with all the adverts on the telly. I know Flint's not old enough yet, and he's not watching kids programs or kids telly yet, but I'm very aware of all the adverts for the older kids, and yeah, I find it very hard at Christmas because don't get me wrong, I love to give. I love giving presents. I love to see the recipient opening the present and their face, you know, and being happy, hopefully, what I bought them. So I love the gift of giving. However, I don't like the feeling of you have to give. This social acceptance that, you know, you have to give gifts at Christmas. This expectation of, well, you don't have a choice not to. There's, you know, always the issue around money. How much have you spent on others or on your kids, or, you know, the one-upmanship. You know, I've spent more on my kids this Christmas than you, kind of thing. It's not right. You know, as much as I love the gift of giving, Christmas and all year is about family, And for me, I would much rather spend my time with family. I know it's a bit more different this year, but it's the family and coming together aspect that is much more important for me personally than giving gifts. And the stress of having to buy people gifts just for the sake of it, quite frankly, really kind of I struggle with. You know, I'm more than happy if I see something in the shop that I think that person would love, you know, all throughout the year, more than happy buy it for them, not a problem. But it's this sudden, you know, like I say, we've got to the 1st of December now, and now I'm panicking that, oh my goodness, I have to buy presents, and what do I get them? And then you go out and just look for things that they probably don't even want or need, and you're buying things for the sake of it. You know, do you guys feel this, or am I on my own? You know, it's I'd much rather just enjoy their company, and have a lovely Christmas meal, and kind of not worry about the present side of things. I'm sure things will change as Flint gets older, but even still, you know, in terms of children now, you know, we won't be buying Flint mounds of presents, you know, not because of finances, but because, again, we don't want him to believe that is how it should be. You know, it's a case of if you just give too much, perhaps they, you know, that's what they will that's what they will expect every year, you know. And we want Flint to learn appreciation for what he does have, and I'd rather him have a nice selection of presents and be appreciative of them than, you know, by the time he's 10, always expecting a great big mound of, you know, 100 presents to open. You know, that's just not going to happen. But I'd love to know your views on that. You know, I'd love to know what way you go. You know, there is no right or wrong, is there? At the end of the day, we all have our own choices, and we all do what we feel is right for us. So yeah, I mean, to be perfectly honest, I've thought of one thing I want to get Flint this year, and otherwise he's probably going to get a load of empty boxes to play with. Because, you know, the rest of the family no doubt will buy him stuff, so we don't need to. You know, he is only well, he'll be 7 months by the time of Christmas, and he doesn't want for much at the moment. So I refuse to buy things for the sake of buying them. You know, I refuse to buy him lots of presents just because society puts that pressure on to feel like I should. You know, I will buy, like I say, a couple of things that, you know, that we had in mind to buy him anyway. You know, they're not extra special things for Christmas. They're just things that he needs or wants. And he'll be happy with that because he won't even know any different. But we will enjoy watching him open them. He helped his dad open gift the other day, so, you know, he's at that age where he can start to help rip open presents. So it will be lovely to watch him do it on Christmas Day. But yeah, we might wrap a few empty boxes for him to practice unwrapping. But shh, don't tell him. Excuse me. So yes, that's my view on December, my view on Christmas presents. Yeah, as I say, I definitely feel that pressure now. Now it's hit the 1st of December, oh my goodness, not much time left to buy presents. So I'd love to know, maybe you've already bought all yours, who knows? You know, some of you are very organised, even with children. For those of you with older kids, I'd love to know your tricks and, you know, how you manage to continue your normal daily lives with children and fit in the extra pressures of Christmas, you know. Oh, good, lovely. Got a comment here. I'm the same. My baby will have a few things from us, as no doubt family will spoil him. Yeah, see? Good. Thank goodness I'm not on my own. Yeah, you know, there's no point us buying stuff, is there, for young ones when we've got all the rest of the family. It can spoil them instead. We buy everything else throughout the year, don't we? So, you know, it's our time to, as parents in the first few years, you know, to get away with not buying so much. So that's lovely. Oh, and yeah, you've bought most of yours. Lovely, typical. Oh well, good for you. No, I'm not jealous at all. No, good for you buying most of your Christmas gifts. I wish I had now. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much again for joining me, either on the live or the replay. Thank you. You know, do honour yourself for taking your time out. I know you all have kids of your own, whether you're with them now, whether you're about to collect them on the school run, whatever it is. You know, I'm grateful for you joining me and honouring yourself to take time out for you and have that social interaction, which we so desperately need, don't we, at the moment, especially as parents. Sometimes you just need that adult connection. So tomorrow will be the last episode. UK is coming out of its second lockdown, so I will see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. But until then, take care. Bye.